Hey everyone, Callie here today to talk to you about Feixiao, the newest character in Honkai Star Rail. I did win my 50-50 and 75-25 thankfully today, but I lost my E1, so we're saving up for Acheron E2. We have E1 Acheron, and I want to talk a bit about why I think you should pull Feixiao and her weapon, and what she could do, and what teams she would be good with. I'm not gonna make a full, giant, in-depth guide like everybody else, because you could search Feixiao guide, Feixiao this, and you're gonna see that everyone's already done the math. Let me explain what I think about it, because that's why you're here, right? You care what Callie thinks about this. Eidolons. E1. It's really good. Sad I lost it, but, you know, that's okay. We have E1, E2 Acheron guaranteed now. So after launching the two attacks that are in the ultimate, so there's two different attacks in the ultimate if you didn't know. One does more toughness damage and one does more damage. Increase the ultimate damage dealt by Feixiao by equal to 10% original damage, stacking up to 5 times. Yeah, it's a shit ton of damage increase, okay? Like, it's big. It's real big. Like, E2 is also really good because it basically makes you have ults constantly. You're gonna be using your ult all the time. This would have been nice for the damage. Adds like 30% damage increase, maybe 25, but it's pretty big. This is about the same jump again. It's pretty large. Now, what's her light cone do? Why do I think you need her light cone? Well, it gives 15% crit rate. And when you use follow-up attacks, which happen all the time with this character, you're going to ignore 54% of the target's defense. Yep. 54. That's a shit ton. That's so much. It's really good. Get it. Get E0S1. That's what you need. And now if you have Dr. Ratio's light cone, like one of the 10 people in the world that has one of those, that's also good. But this thing is incredible, and I highly recommend getting it. So, maxed out traces. Here's my gear. I have a really good hat, like probably the best hat in my entire account. 4-piece Valorous. We got some attack speed and some crit damage here. Crit damage, crit rate, some break. Boots are also exceptionally good. Wind Orb, it could be a little bit better. HP and Effectra hit rate there. And then this is, if it would have just got rid of that defense, yeah, one roll heal would have been really nice. But overall, our stats are pretty good for day 1. 84, 162. Closer you can get this to 100, the better, because she does a lot of individual attacks. But this is a good start for now. So, Feixiao. Full traces. We talked a bit about those things. Let's look what her traces do. Use a skill. So always make sure you have this buff up. You should always be skilling at least every 3 turns. If you could spare the skill points, skill every turn. Skill every turn if you can. Make her the most SP negative you possibly can. The damage is worth it. Use the ultimate to deal damage to the enemy target. It's considered a follow-up attack. Follow-up attack crit damage increased by 36. Yeah. Big damage numbers. And this one, let's see. Battle starts, gain 3 points, start of turn. No follow-up attack was launched via talent previous turn. This counts as 1 towards the number of attacks required to gain. You're gonna be doing so many follow-up attacks in the right team that this is really only the first part that's gonna take into effect. So, let's jump into combat, shall we?
Enter the Forgotten Hall.
So I used Feixiao in Apocalyptic Shadow and this MOC. I was able, when I really tried my timings and got lucky with various stuff proccing, I got it down to 1 cycle clear with this team. You're like, Callie, where's Robin? I don't have Robin. I don't like Robin. I don't need her. You're gonna get so many freaking attacks with these characters off. Like, it's crazy. I tried out Rame, and it's very consistent to get the 1 to 2 cycle clears with Rame. You could get 2 to 3 cycle clears with this team, and like if you're really lucky with all your crits and all your follow-ups and stuff with Aventurine, because gamble, right? You can get even more luck with that. Apocalyptic Shadow, I use this exact team with the first half E0S1, E0S1, E3 with the hunt from Herta's shop, and then E0S1. 14 points with this team. I switched in Ruan Mei for either one of these, and it was 36-84. 70-point difference for a fun team. That's what I am gonna do. So, let's go take a look, see what this actually does, yeah? 'Cause that's what you're here for.
Hey,
Always use marches
Check your
first.
butts.
Feeling lucky.
Okay.
Let's see.
Alright, let's go take a look at what this actually does.
Someone else
Okay,
take this one?
March is gonna put that on Feixiao. You want Feixiao to be really speedy.
Time to show you what I can really do.
Let's knock this one down first.
White tiger, less carbs. What's this?
No dirty tricks allowed. Watch your head.
We're already at 6
Show me
stacks.
what
Oh, you
can
can't
do.
see
I'll
that.
give you 5 seconds.
Callie's in the way. Here. I'm just gonna stand here. You all could kind of see everything now, yeah? Okay. We good? Let's move over a little more. That's fine. Callie could be here. See, we got 6
There's
stacks.
no time like the present.
You can see the things going there. Alright, let's use topazes.
The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Okay, now, we're gonna use her skill.
The fearless knows not fear.
If she's close enough to being
I've got your
broken,
point.
you want to use this before March does her thing, because you want her to break. So you see, we're already at 8.5 stacks. Now, we press space.
Triumphant!
There's 2 different ones. This one's going to break more toughness. This one's going to do more damage. We want this one. And then we're going to break here. And now, you see, the game even tells you, it's like, go use this one. So then use the rest for this one.
Oh, I get it!
Our first one now, notice that Numby's thing is over here, so I haven't really got a chance to do much with Topaz yet, so her thing's on the wrong target. I think we're gonna have March, like, reduce his toughness.
Now what's this?
Hedge your bets.
And then... well, maybe kill? Yeah.
The dice have
Okay,
been cast.
let's put Aventurine's ability over here.
Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Yeah, we can have Numby here. Okay, so we have a damage increase on the first target. They're gonna get big mad. They're gonna swing around, flail at us, and then Aventurine's gonna go off. Okay, so I'm going to use the skill on this guy, and I'm gonna break the other one with the ultimate. Did you say we already have our ultimate up again? We're gonna go over here, we're gonna break this guy.
Victory is inevitable!
Awesome!
Then we have another attack. And another attack. Yeah, guys and gals and non-binary pals. This team may not be meta, but does it even need to be?
White tiger, less
Like, it's
carbs.
pretty damn strong. And I think if you're having fun with something, that's probably more important anyway.
Hard on your own. The fearless knows not fear.
Because if you can clear the content, that's really the key thing.
I won't do.
The dice have been
But as you can
cast.
see, there's a lot of attacks that go off. There's a whole lot happening.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
We're just gonna finish up this combat here while I'm kind of talking through what I'm doing. So Feixiao is at 9 stacks. We do want to get her lower. But soon we're gonna start getting lots and lots of things proccing like that. And now we're at 11. So now, before Kafka tries to stop us, because Kafka is well known for, you know, taking people and making them not able to do things, we're gonna go ahead and break her right now. Okay, we broke her.
Victory is inevitable!
I hit the mark.
Alright, look, our ultimate is up again.
I venture forth
So
to
before she could do anything,
forever.
we're gonna hit her again.
Triumphant!
But this time we're gonna use the whole damage one. But since I'm guessing Numby's thing is not up because he hasn't really had a turn, we don't get to do as much here.
You need to get stronger.
Now, if you have Robin... Oh, we lost Topaz. If you have Robin, just replace Topaz or March or Mose with Robin, and your team's gonna be even more effective than mine. Like, this is kind of a meme team.
There's no time
I enjoy
like
it.
the present.
I could beat the end game. I want to do something that's fun and flashy, and this is fun and flashy.
The fearless knows not fear.
Awesome!
And you can just see how well March and her work together. It looks like this particular one's going to be a 3-cycle clear.
Something for everybody.
Time to show you what I can really do.
I'm going to hit this guy.
White tiger.
Let's see if we can knock him out with her next ult.
Not so fast.
Watch your head. The dice have been cast.
Yeah, we're going to do that, and then we're going to put hers up, and we're going to kill the
I venture forth.
the secondary enemy with her. I think this should kill it.
Triumphant.
Yeah, we're good. No, it didn't kill it. Well, we're close. We are very close to killing it. Okay, now it's dead. And you'll see when an enemy dies, she just switches over to the next with no problem. So we got it in 3 this time instead of 2, but... Like... It's 3. No, it's still 2. Took 2 cycles. If you can clear MOC 12 in 2 cycles, and then you have 8 cycles left for your other team, does it really matter? Like, I know people are all about this 0 cycle, want to have as much damage as possible. Do you really need that? Do you really? Now, because we were talking about Apocalyptic Shadow, I can go show you that, if you would like. But, it's pretty similar to this. But 3614 is where we're setting. I think Feixiao is very, very good. Do you need Robin? Clearly not. Like, I mean, I have Aventurine. Like, if you don't have Aventurine on your account, it's going to perform much worse. Like, I can't undersell how important Aventurine is to her good teams. Because you saw Aventurine does so many follow-ups. And the shields, and the Effectras. Like, if you're gonna get Feixiao, as soon as Aventurine gets rerun, if you don't have him, you need to pull Aventurine. You need him. He is so good. Well, let's go take a look at why. Where are you at? Where are you at, Aventurine? You don't know what his light cone does. Gives him much defense, and he gets much more crit damage. And then he increases the damage that enemies take with the follow-up. Like, that's huge. That all those coins that rain down, they're gonna increase damage the stuff's taken, which all the other characters get to benefit from. It's real great. He also, where is it? His ultimate. Brief description. His ultimate makes it to where they take 15% more crit damage. Like, it's just good. But if you don't have him, what options would you have? Where's our data bank? Where's characters? If you don't have him, I would say your next bet. Boy, that's tough. Because there's not really any other follow-up healers. Yeah, there's really not. I mean, you could use Woho for energy for the rest of the team. It's not going to benefit. But you'll get a buff from the attack, but it's not going to benefit her otherwise. Like, you need Aventurine. Like, if you don't have Aventurine, I'm just gonna put this out there. You need to get him if you want Feixiao. Like, those two are kind of really necessary to be together. Other character-wise, you could use Moza, March 9th, or Feixiao. March 9th, Moza, Topaz. If you can use any one of these three with Robin, you're set. Now, if you don't have Robin, use any one of these three with Ron May. If you don't have Ron May, any one of these three with, you could use Asta. Asta will work. Big speed, lots of speed. You could also use Branya and use attack boots on her, and then speed tune Branya to be like really fast. Same with Sparkle. That's also an option. Like, there's a lot you can do, but I'm gonna put this out there. Mandatory teammate is this cool guy right here. Aventurine doesn't really have somebody else he can be replaced with. Everybody else on the team can be replaced with someone else. Now, when I get E6 Moza, eventually, didn't happen on this banner. Didn't happen on my friend Kai's either. She's big mad about it. She was so excited for him. I might use him instead of one of the other characters, but for now, I like this team. It's fun. There's lots of numbers flying everywhere. So that's what I would recommend. Other relics. If you don't have the relic set that I talked about, right? So you don't have Valorous. Valorous is really good. Attack, crit, more damage dealt, an ultimate. After you use a follow-up attack, so you should stagger your ultimates, not do what I did on that last part, because you'll get this buff here. Well, I guess it would... does it go away? I didn't look. It might go away. I'm not sure. The Duran set is almost irreplaceable. I mean, it's 25% follow-up attack damage, 25% crit damage. That's a lot. I don't think there's any set that could compete with that. Like, you get 8% crit, and then, like, these don't combine. It'd be 15 or 15. 15 ultimate or 15 follow attack. But 25% crit damage, 25% follow-up damage, like, go farm Duran. Like, it's a lot farther ahead of the other ones. But for the other 4-piece sets, like, I don't think Grand Duke at 2-piece is good. I don't think the 4-piece is good for her. You should work towards Valorous. In the meantime, if you do 2-piece Grand Duke, 2-piece Valorous, that's okay. I'd say those are probably the 2 best sets. I haven't watched all the guides. I'm just going off what I think. But what I think is you need to farm this. Just get this set. Get as much crit as possible. And that's all my thoughts on Feixiao. She's pretty cool. I like her. She goes real fast. She goes real fast. So, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you have an awesome rest of the day. If you made it this far in the video, the secret word for you is Sonic, because Feixiao is fast like Sonic the Hedgehog. Thanks, team. Bye for now.